Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. And in this video, I'll show you how to gather influencer data right from YouTube, and that too at scale using a tool called as Octoparse, which automates that entire journey for you. Now, finding the right influencers is one of the biggest challenges for digital marketing agencies or creator-led brands. There's no single directory that lists niche specific creators, and manually searching for, say, influencers or micro influencers becomes slow, messy, and unscalable. And that's wherein this solution comes into picture and helps solve that problem. Now, whenever you are running, say, influencer outreach, you need to ensure that you have all the data that you're looking for in place. That might include, say, the channel name, the subscriber count, what sort of video categories they are in, and more such details. Now, while you want to search for influencers on YouTube, the first thing that you need to do is define the objective or the keywords that you might need to search for finding those category of influencers. Now, if I'm looking for, say, someone who shares about small business ideas, that becomes my one keyword. If I'm looking for any financial influencers, then I'll search for stock market ideas or tricks. If I'm looking for someone who is a tech or a product influencer, then I'll simply type in product review as a keyword. Similarly, we can even search for people who make videos on specific categories like how to do something, or 5 ways to automate things, or top 10 tools for email automation, something on these lines. So you need to create those keywords as a first step. Next, you need to use those keywords and search on YouTube to see what sort of results that you are getting. Now, as you can see, I have used the keyword small business ideas over here, and I have both videos and shorts that I'm able to see over here. Now, yes, for sure, there are a couple of channels that I think are relevant. So what I can do over here is I now need to scrape this data. If I'm doing it manually, then obviously I'll see the particular person's channel. So I'll open their channel and I'll see how many videos have they created, what is the sort of review that they are getting, and all of those things. Now, how do I automate this manual activity of going and checking one by one every single video is by using a tool called as Octoparse. Now, Octoparse is a web scraping tool that can scrape data from any and every platform. So what I need to do over here as a first step is I simply need to copy my YouTube URL and paste it over here and click on start. Once I'm doing this, Octoparse gets the page loaded over here. So it uses an internal browser to see what is the sort of data that we are getting. And as you can see over here, it has started detecting the web page data automatically. Now, before it does that, what I need to see is that, as you can see, there are both videos and shorts over here. Now, if I'm someone who doesn't want to see shorts, but I want to see videos specifically, so what I can do is that I can click over here on videos as a filter and select the click element from the section or from the options I have given over here. Once I do that, all I'll get are results of videos excluding the shorts. And then I can again click on auto detect web page data to then analyze what all data is it able to scrape. Now, while this goes on, I've already done that and created a template. So as you can see over here, it has already done the auto selection and I can see all the data points that it is capturing. Right from, say, the topic of that video, the number of views, when was it posted, the name of that particular channel, a quick description, and other details. And in the text box or in the table over here, you can see all of that data getting captured. Now, a couple of things when you are using Octoparse is it is not this simple to create a workflow. You need to analyze every single step, because what you are doing over here is you are using Octoparse as a tool to give it an information, give it instructions that follow this A, B, C, D steps, and then give me that data as an outcome in a structured format. So on the right hand side, if you can see over here, I have an entire workflow that is created. The first step, going to the web page, that is opening this particular link. Second is clicking on the video items. That's my second flow. And then what I wanted to do is I wanted to extract this data, but also analyze it. So if you see over here, what YouTube does is it doesn't have, say, different pages. As we can see on other websites that there is a load more button or there is 1, 2, 3 mentioned. Over here, it is a simple scroll. So I have added a scroll page as an automatic section that it should automatically scroll different pages. Then if say Octoparse is gathering data for this title, then I also wanted to gather the data of the next row. So that's wherein we have a loop item and finally the extract data, which extracts these data points. So that is how the entire workflow gets created. Finally, what I'll be doing is I'll be running this particular task. We'll click on standard mode because we have the free version right now and we would want to run it on our device. The difference between running on our device and running on the cloud is speed. If you're running on their cloud, so they have a lot of other data sets in the backend that helps in terms of making it run much efficiently, much faster. Now, this is how it starts running and I'll click on show browser to exactly show you how does it work. So as you can see, it is scrolling automatically. I'm not doing anything over here and it is capturing all of these data points. Once this data gets collected, what we'll be able to see is a sort of a data sheet that looks like this, wherein we have all the data that we are looking at. That includes the title of that video, the link to that video. We even have the name of the particular YouTube channel and the link of that YouTube channel. We have other data points like views. So if you're someone who's searching for videos that are working best, then this sort of data set becomes handy. But now this is the data that we're getting for one particular video. What if I want to analyze the channel? One thing that YouTube offers us is the filters. So when I click on the filters over here on YouTube, I get an option to search directly for channel. So when I do that, I'll get a list of channels which have either mentioned small business ideas in their name itself or in their descriptions. So the other way to scrape this data is again to use Octoparse. And over here, we already have a template created, similar process to what we did earlier, wherein we put up the link, we start with the auto web page detection, and then we get the data selected. So as you can see over here, I'm getting the subscribers, I'm getting the tag of that particular channel. And again, what I'll do is that I'll run this particular task and I'll extract that data. And that data will also look something like this, wherein I have the data related to that particular channel. And if you see, this is unstructured data. What I need to do is further need to clean this data. So when it comes to cleaning, one thing that you need to understand is what all data points are relevant for you. Do you need, say, their description? Do you need the subscribe button text over here? No, these are not things that I need. So what you can do is that you can directly delete these columns and then create a structured output out of this and further analyze the data. Now, one more use case over here comes in is we got two things. One, data of particular videos and then data of channels. But when I talk about channels, we are still not getting all the details that we need. Yes, we are getting the subscribers, we're getting the videos. But if you see, we are not getting the total views. We are not getting certain data points like if they have any links mentioned on their channels. Like if I say, for example, go over here, click on any particular channel that is there, click on more. So what I'll be able to see is that they have a description. They have the links to their social media accounts and they even have mentioned their email ID. And this becomes very much important. Why? Is, say for example, I don't just want to collect the data of these influencers or micro influencers, but I actually want to reach out to them to propose an affiliate partnership or to propose promotion of a particular video. Then gathering the email ID also helps me in terms of the reach outs that are done at the later stage after qualifying them. So how do we do that? So for that, we create a very simple flow wherein one, let's take a list of YouTube pages. So as you can see over here, we have a list of these 15 YouTube channel pages. I'll again go back to Octoparse and I'll click on new over here and click on custom task. The reason why I did that is I want to set a template and then I want to replicate it for multiple links. Say for example, if I'm setting a template for this one channel, then I want that same thing to happen for the other channels as well. So it saves time in terms of scraping that data or manually collecting the data by individually opening those channels. So I'll click on save over here and it starts loading that particular web page. I'll again cancel auto detection because I already know over here that what is the data that I'm looking for. The first thing that I'm looking for is in getting the channel name. So I'll get that. So as you can see here, I've selected on that and clicked on text and I got it over here in the table. Next is I want to select on more over here to get the entire pop-up. So I'll select more, and instead of selecting text that is extracting data, what I'll do is I'll click on click element. So what that does, it enacts that entire way in which a human operates. That is not just extraction of data, but clicking on certain links also. So I have my description over here. So I can select the description and I'll add it as a text. So as you can see over here, it has added that as well. Next, I would want say the links that are there. So I'll click on this particular element, again click on text. Do that for the other links as well. Once I have done that, I'll see in the more info section the location, where are they based out of. That becomes important, say if I want to target a specific region. If I'm targeting say India as a region, if I'm targeting US as a region, then this becomes handy. So I'll collect that as a data point. Then I'll collect the total number of subscribers that they have, how many videos they have created, and what are the total views that they have gotten till date. So if you can see, I got that data in a structured format over here. And then all I need to do is just click on apply and run this particular task. And again in the standard mode, I'll select. And as you can see, it has started running it. Now over here, as you can see, when I click on show browser, it has gone on that particular website. It has taken the details and it has moved on to the next website and it is collecting details for that as well. Now this is a much structured way in which I'm getting all the data that I'm looking for. Right from say the description to the links. And when I have this data exported, it looks something like this. That is my final data, wherein I have those shortlisted data points that I'm looking for. I'll also have the email IDs so that when I provide this data to my outbound team or to my performance marketing team, they can analyze this, filter this based on say subscribers, views, videos, and approach these influencers for collaboration. So this is how you can scale your entire influencer search, research and approach game all together using this simple workflow. And if you found this video useful, please do like and subscribe to our channel for more such automated and growth tutorials. And thank you so much for watching this one.